All right, Shalom. I'd like to start off by giving all praise and blessings to Yahweh, Bahashem, Yahweh Shai, Bahashem, Rakha HaQuadash. Double honors to the apostles, bishops, and elders of Great Millstone. Peace and salutations to the elect men of Yasharallah, scattered across the four corners of the planet Earth, diligently pushing this word, all right, the word that's contained in the scriptures, not in your mind, all right, in all truth and in sincerity. We risk life and our livelihoods in doing so. In this truth, you're going to go. You may lose your family. You may lose, your income, your way of support, your home, but it's all worth it, all right, for Yahweh, Bahashem, Yahweh Shai, man, for this truth, okay? Those are some things that we're faced with, okay? It's no time to be being no fucking nigga, in this truth, man, okay? And by that, I mean, being messy. You sassy and shit. You in the truth and you just out here and you sassy. You a messy, as individual. We go through enough. We have to deal with enough, if you're in the truth. Now, man, if this is just a smooth road for you, if this is a smooth road for you, well, then, you may want to, look at your situation, okay? Because I could tell you, it has not been a smooth road coming in before I was in the truth, and it hasn't been a smooth road, nothing glamorous, all right, since I've been in the truth, all right? And, had not Yahweh Bahashem, Yahweh Shai, prepared us through the scriptures, it would be unbearable, as you see a lot of men who fall out of the truth, all right? Scripture says this is compared to a race, all right? Now, in races, man, in the long races, you may have one person who starts off leading in that race, okay? And, you may have two or three leaders, okay, who appear, okay? During the duration of that run, all right? And ultimately, the one who has, stayed with their training, stayed focused on their training and their conditioning, preparing for the race, all right? Those will be the ones who win that race, ultimately, all right? Man, this is an unpopular truth, man, all right? I'm gonna say that. As the scripture says again, this word will be sweet, okay, in your mouth, okay? It's sweet to know that you are a Hebrew Israelite. It's sweet to be able to, and a lot of you have never dealt with a lot of situations, so you don't know how to pick your battles. You don't know, you're just out here just swinging. I could just imagine some of you just in a street fight. You just swinging, hitting your own guys in the head, just swinging, And when we saw that, a few weeks ago, it was, it was messy. Okay. We had an Israelite group who got into a skirmish with Palestinians here in downtown Chicago. All right, and so that's where this lesson is. I'm gonna go again with the power of the tongue. All right, this will be the power of the tongue. This will be a power of the tongue. All right, a lesson as well. Okay, so I'm gonna start off with this scripture. All right, I had to switch devices. Hey, this devil, man, he'll jack your devices up. He can, he can boost energy, power into your home. He can, boost, man. It was a point in time of, when I first came into the truth, man, and I was out, and I remember, them taking pictures of us, all right, in unmarked vehicles. Okay, just driving by with a cameraman, just taking pictures of us in an unmarked vehicle. I've seen these unmanned drones, okay, and no telling what they're doing with these unmanned drones, okay. The drone just sits there, airplane, all right, it just sits there. You can see it, okay, way up. It's just sitting there, and and then you just start seeing these red flashes in your vision, so that probably shooting you with something, all right. And people don't, you jakes are retarded. You so-called Negroes, Hispanics, and Native Americans, and even some of you in this truth, you're dead ass retarded, man. Straight up. Okay? And I don't mean retarded in the sense of, retarded having a disability. Okay? I mean, you just just plain sleep, man. Stupid as hell. You're stupid, and not stupid, in the fashion of, again, a disabled person. All right. But we speak things, and then you see, brothers in the truth who, you know, you can't get it, man. You can't get it. They don't, some brothers, you know, they don't understand. We're still in this captivity. We're still in this world, man. Okay. They're telling you to walk through a wall. Hey, brother, walk through that wall. All right. Some brothers, man, they're taking this truth lightly. All right. Playing around, but when they were in a Christian church, in a Baptist church, going to the Nation of Islam, they were disciplined. Now here in the house of Yahweh Bashem, Yahweh Shai, all right, house of King David, all right, they're acting crazy as hell, man. And again, when I say crazy, right, just to clarify things, I don't mean that like a person with a disability. I mean, they're just doing too much, acting like, I hate because, to call a man a woman, okay, and to say that a man has woman or effeminate qualities is very disrespectful, okay? Especially where I'm from, okay? You call a man a bitch where I'm from, you would lose your life. That's terms to losing your life. That's one thing that you don't do. Okay? You would get killed over calling a man a bitch. Okay? And so, it's sad, okay? It's sad that in these days and times, all right, that you have men behaving like bitches. All right? And let me tell you, here in Chicago, a man or a woman calling you a bitch, okay? From where I'm from. Now, things, you got a lot of effeminate individuals now, okay? But the era that I come from, death, came behind calling somebody a bitch, because a man shouldn't act sassy, all right? Shouldn't be messy, okay? So, with that being said, we stick straight to it. All right, we get straight to it. All right, and we'll start off with this scripture. All right, and this is Mark. Okay, 11:23. All right, now this would be in red. All right, meaning that it would be Yahweh Shai. All right, speaking. All right. It says, "For verily I say unto you, that whosoever shall say unto this mountain, okay, be thou removed, and be thou cast into the sea, and shall not doubt in his heart, but shall believe that those things which he saith shall come to pass, he shall have whatsoever he saith." Okay? And so that's what we're doing, all right now. We have that, Lord willing, we have that faith, that belief, okay? As you seeing men who are displaying those qualities, all right, of belief and faith, okay? And you're seeing men who are not displaying those qualities of belief, faith, integrity, all right? And so, those mountains, okay? We know those mountains represent governments, power structures, all right? And the most powerful power structure on earth right now is the house of Esau, Edom, these Edomites, all right, who now you have the Amalekites, all right, in power, okay, Amalek, all right, who are the so-called 1948ers, right? People calling themselves Jewish people, all right? And they are the most powerful people on the earth, okay? Yesterday, there was a video I was watching from Sam. Forgot his last name, but he's like the new Dabu. All right, you don't really hear nothing from Dabu. All right, there's a guy named Dabu, and then you had some other people, but this new insider. All right. He popped up with this information that these 1948ers, you have a thing called the nuclear what is it, the nuclear proliferation or something, all right, treaty where all these countries with nuclear bombs must register their nuclear weapons, their nuclear capacity. They must have them registered. Okay? And Israel, okay, these Israelis, okay, Salakia, these Israelis, they have made multiple, their tongue has fallen on themselves a few times, because they have said on multiple occasions that they reserved, pretty much the power to use these nuclear weapons in Palestine. Okay, they're talking about, dropping a nuclear weapon into the underground tunnels in Palestine to clear them out. All right, and that shouldn't be said, because they shouldn't have nuclear weapons, which has turned the planet upside down on its head. Now, as the scripture says, the least of the flock shall draw them out. And the least of the flock are these 1948ers, all right? They're the least of the flock of the Edomites, a lot of Edomites, don't like them because they're real shady characters, all right? During the Second World War, all right, they were harboring, hoarding money with themselves, which crippled the economy, all right, of Germany, and that's what they do now, all right. And so they're a beast among the beasts like no other, okay. And so they're Edomites, but they're looked down upon by other Edomites, and all of these damn Edomites, they're all base men, all right, according to the scriptures, keeping it scriptural, all right. They're all base men, all right. So if the Lord is calling you a base man, all right, it's very fucked up. You're a fucked up individual that can't change. Okay, you won't be changed until you're ultimately melted. All right. So I'm gonna read this story. All right. It's quite, hey, it says Indiana woman allegedly crashes car, okay, into building on purpose, mistakenly thinking it was a Jewish school. Well, it was a Jewish school, okay? It was. Well, not a Jewish school, but it was a school for Jews, all right? Hebrew Israelites. But see, now see, you see how, I'm going to jump back up, because see, the judge, okay? See, the judge didn't recognize that you are Hebrew Israelites. You see how this devil is? Okay? Which she believed was judge sets bail for Indiana woman accused of driving into building she believed was Israeli school. Now see, because you are so-called black men, see, that's why you niggas gotta wake up, man. This is nothing light, man. You take shit like this lightly. You should be alarmed. Nigga, you go crash a car. I mean, even if it was a, let's say you're driving, all right, and let's say you're driving your vehicle. Something mechanically goes wrong. Shit happens. Shit happens. Something mechanically goes wrong with your vehicle. Okay? And your vehicle hits one of these 1948er establishments. Okay? You know, you didn't mean no harm. Okay? You might not even know shit about a 1948er, all right? Okay? You will be charged with a hate crime, okay? You will be charged with and prosecuted, okay? Maybe not fully, but they will take you through a process for crashing. I'm telling you. Now a person will hear this video and would laugh like, oh, he's taking it too far. He's taking it too far. You know. See, that's the sadness. That's when I said. That's what when I mean retarded. That's what I mean when I say retarded. Because you would laugh at something like that and think, oh, yeah, man, they'll just, ask you for your license and your insurance. You probably have to pay for the damage on the building. No, man. Okay? Now, I don't want you to do it because they're going to make an example out of you. Please don't go do nothing like that. And then try to say, oh, it was just an accident. Please don't do it. Don't do it. Listen to me. I really didn't even want to say that, okay? Because, a lot of these niggas is hard-headed, man. Okay? But if you do that, listen, man, they're going to put you in a place, all right? And you're going to go on a vacation, all right? And when you get out from your vacation, they're not going to compensate you, okay? You just put yourself on a vacation, all right? So anyway, an Indianapolis woman, okay? Now she's just a woman because, again, this attack. See, they let anyone attack you so-called Negroes, Hispanics, and Native Americans. You see that? Anyone can attack you. Here you are, the biggest lap dogs, okay? What's the matter, massa? We sick? Malcolm X explained you niggas to a T. An Indianapolis woman accused of backing her car into a building she believed held, okay? See, she had an intent, okay? She had an intent. This was an attack, okay? Says she believed held an Israeli school was ordered Wednesday by a judge to stay away from synagogues and other Jewish religious and cultural centers. Ruba Almogathia, okay, 34, was formally charged Tuesday with intimidation, criminal recklessness, and institutional criminal mischief, but not a hate crime. Not a hate crime. Okay? Not a hate crime. A Marion County judge entered a not guilty plea for her Why do you think it's not guilty? And you know, and she said this was her intent because she did it to you so-called Negroes, Hispanics, and Native Americans. So you got Jake here talking about getting rich, living it up. How the fuck can that be possible, nigga? Anybody can attack you here, and you don't have no. And as soon as you defend yourself, your ass is going to under the prison. You got the nerve. I can't beat them. Join them. You is a bitch. Any nigga that says can't beat them, join them is a bitch. Okay? Two adults and 3 children were inside the Israelite school